Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Tuesday, the 23rd of November, 2021. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. I do general channeling for the collective in there, but I also give mini reads as well. So if you want a mini read, if you want to try me out for a personal kind of a thing, come along in there. If you've got a question for your higher self, or you want some guidance for a particular area of your life, you want some answers. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can get those from my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that up there, and you can find a link for that in the description box below. So let's get some cards out for today. What have we all got going on in the energies today for the collective? We have hope. There's always hope, right? There's always hope. This has been coming out a lot lately. I feel like change is on its way. I feel like for some people, change has already happened. For some people, change is still on its way, and it's slowly coming through. And I'm getting a kind of a patience vibe from this card. So there still needs to be patience, still need to have hope, keep a positive attitude, good things are on the way. If it's not manifested yet, it's just not manifested yet. It's still on its way. So have hope, keep those spirits up. It's coming. What you want is coming. It's not going to go past you. Let's put my crystal ball here. Hang on. That's better. Okay, we've also got adventure and tending the garden. This is getting ready energy. So what's your next adventure, your next life adventure? Is it a new job? Is it a new relationship? Is it a new lifestyle? Whatever it is that you're waiting for and that you're remaining hopeful about, it's time to tend the garden for that. So that it's time to sort out your environment, to get ready for it. What can you do to get ready for it? Like physically, what can you do to prepare for it? Maybe there's something that you can do. I can't think of examples, but I think there's something that you can do to get ready for it. And that could keep that hope alive as well, if you do that. So let's find out, excuse me, with the tarot, what's going on? What's going on today in the energies? Everybody. Something's going on with my voice. It was fine before I hit record, like it always is. And then you hit record and you start going, Okay, what's in the energies for the collective today? Tuesday the 23rd. You've got the King of Wands. Ooh, fiery, passionate kind of a character here. The type that knows what they want, claims what they want. They just go in there and that's mine. You know, none of this, oh, would you mind if I just do this? It's not that. It's not brash either. I mean, I guess it can be in the negative form, but I'm not picking that up from this. It's more very determined, knowing what it is that they want. This could be the energy that you need to embody today. But it also could be another character as well. I don't know, for some reason, when kings come up, I always see queens as like us embodying that energy, and the kings often is an outside energy. It's someone else. Just me as a reader, whether it's male or female, it doesn't really matter. Just the energies of those cards to me. Kings tend to be other people. So this could be another character in your life that is a go-getter kind of thing. We'll find out what he's doing here with the other cards. Whatever they're called, you know, clarifiers. Okay, so we've also got the Nine of Wands here. This is the wounded warrior. This is the one who wounded, getting over the wounding kind of thing, but still a little bit wounded, still a little bit wary, still got your guard up kind of thing. Now, these two could be connected here. You might have your guard up against this King of Wands. It might trigger you. Like I said, I'm not getting a negative energy from this King of Wands, but if you've had very pushy, controlling people around in your life, like narcissists who like demand what it is that they want and kick and scream and all of that stuff, when someone comes in with confidence, like true confidence, like the King of Wands has in a positive way, it can still trigger you, even though that they're not putting out that negative energy. If you've been wounded in a particular way, you can take that as being arrogant, as being pushy, as being controlling. And I'm not getting that it is. So today could be a day where you're triggered by someone's behavior. And even though they're not exhibiting that behavior, there's something about it that reminds you of a particular wounding that you've got, and it makes you shut down to them. And I'm feeling like you shouldn't shut down to this person, whether this is like a boss, a new boss or something like that, or I feel like they could have a interesting offer for you. It could be about this adventure that you're going to go on. They could have something to do with the next stage of your life. And if you're wounded and taking them the wrong way, you know when you just meet someone, they rub you the wrong way, and it's because of your wounding, right? And because people don't get to us if we don't have wounding. It doesn't bother us. People can be all kinds of way, and it doesn't bother us at all if we're not wounded. But if we've got some wounding now and we're this wounded warrior, they exhibit a certain behavior, it triggers us, and then we can say things like, I just don't like that person. I would never work for that person. I would never go on a date with that person. We just shut down. And that's what this is, the 9 of Wands there, putting that fence up. Your wands that you can use for other things, putting them up as a fence and going, nah, not letting you in. And I'm not saying because of this reading blindly trust anyone that's coming in. If people really are narcissists, if they really are with that negative expression of those things, yeah, believe that for sure. 6 of Cups energy here. This is, for me as a reader, it's twin flame, soulmate kind of an energy. And so it could be something about this King of Wands. You could be attracting a soulmate in. Could be romantic, doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be someone who's going to play an important part in your life in leading you forward. And you could be triggered by that person and be pushing them away. And the universe is like, let them in, let them in. And quite a few months ago, we had this message that it doesn't matter whether you like someone or not, or whether they're completely perfect in your eyes or not. They could still have something to teach you. So, in other words, let's not shut down to people. You might get triggered. For example, you might get triggered by people who are emotionally unintelligent, right? And so someone could come into your life that's emotionally unintelligent, but they could be a soulmate, right? And they could have something to teach you. But because you're triggered by emotionally unintelligent people, people that are rude or whatever it is that they do, because they're not that aware of themselves emotionally. Because you're triggered by that, you might say, there's nothing I can learn from that person. But there is. Just because they're emotionally unintelligent doesn't mean that they're not intelligent in other ways or that they've not got other gifts to give you, right? And so we've got to be careful of that our triggers and our wounding doesn't close us down to the gifts that they do have to offer, because people don't have to be perfect, and people can be on whatever stage of the journey they're on in their own particular personal journey in their life and still have something to teach us. And because we know that ourselves, don't we? Especially as healers, we know that. We're able to help people to heal along the way, even when we're really messed up still, even when we're that wounded warrior still. We still have something to offer. We don't have to be perfect first. If we all had to be perfect first, nothing would get done in the world, right? Okay, what else have we got in the energies? Guys are giving me a lot today. I feel like it's important, that's why. The Hierophant and the 7 of Wands, here it is. It's the same energy of what I was just talking about. I was going on about it even though the cards haven't come out yet. The Hierophant is the teacher, it's a spiritual teacher. The 7 of Wands, she's indifferent. She's like, nah. I think it's the King of Wands today. I think a King of Wands character has something to teach you, and I think something about them is going to rub you up the wrong way, and it could be so easy to shut down to them. Tell us why the King of Wands is here. 3 of Emotions and Lovers. The cards are difficult to shuffle at the moment because it's monsoon season. It has actually stopped raining now, but still everything is damp, including the cards. So they've gone a bit fluffy. 3 of Emotions. Let's see if the Lovers comes out. No, it's the same. It's the King of Wands. But the Lovers card did come out before. I just want to see if it'll come out again. Yes! I love you guys. You're great. Okay. So King of Wands, same energy. Three of emotions. Someone coming back into your life. It's a reunion. It's someone who peed you off in the past and they come back in and they're triggering to you again. But have you healed? Have you healed enough to let them in this time? Page of inspiration. It's exciting. They come in with news. They come in to tell you something. It's either a potential lover or a past lover, or both, coming back into your life, and you're either very shut down to them or a little bit shut down to them. I'm getting goosebumps with it. You see, if you think tarot isn't real, just see what happened then. Rewind back to the cards that fell on the table. There's two piles that fell on the table. Three of emotions on the top of one, the lovers on the top of the other. And I kept on going until they came out again. The guides know what they want to tell us, right? So what's underneath this? Why is this dude coming in? The cards are sticking together too. Or it might be a man, it might be a woman, by the way. Just because it's a king doesn't mean it's a man. Like I said before, it just means it's someone else. Creativity, there's something more to do. This is a soulmate. You've got more to do in your lives. I was going to say it might not be a lover, but the lover's card came out, so it is. It is. It just is. But you might be shut down to that. I mean, you might be like, no way would I ever have him as a partner or her as a partner. But it's got something to do with your wounding. So there you go. That's why a soulmate would come back in. If they trigger you again, that trigger needs to happen, right? So you can see it, so that you can heal yourself, so that you can notice that they've got that going on, to be able to even know what it is that needs to be healed in the first place. It's okay not to like people. But if you're having an emotional reaction, if you're just not liking them, it's not a problem. You're just like, oh, I don't like that person, and you move on. But if you don't like that person and then you're telling everyone about it and you're going on about it and you can't stop thinking about them, that means you're triggered, right? That means that there's something to release. So what about this Nine of Wands, Ten of Emotions, and the Two of Materials? Things are up in the air about your happily ever after. This means that you're not on track at the moment to your happily ever after until this is healed and released. So pay great attention today. Remember the first card that came out, the Hope card. Believe in yourself. You can heal this. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to heal enough to be with this character that comes in. There might just be a soulmate that's here to help you heal that things for the one that's coming. But they're a messenger, they're a helper, they're a soulmate to help you do that. And it's directly related to your happily ever after. So it's a block that you've got to your happily ever after. Forgiveness is behind that. So you need to forgive them to even get there in the first place, to even see what it is in the first place. You need to be okay that they've triggered you in the past. Triggered. Okay, Six of Cups. It's a soulmate. Could be a twin flame for some as well. For some, it might not be that big a deal. It might not be that big a trigger. You might have healed a lot of your triggers already, but it's still going to be a little bit triggered. So pay attention to the little bit of the trigger. Whatever, when someone comes a little bit too close to your face and you take a little bit of a energetic step back or a physical step back, that makes you do that. What is the fear that makes you do that? Whatever the hesitation, look into that. Like if you're hardly being bothered by these energies at all, because we're all at different stages on our paths, of healing and all of that. So even if there's a slight hesitancy or a slight pullback in your energy, feel that and go, what is this? Because it's blocking you from your happily ever after. It can always get better, right? It can always get better. Six of Cups, tell us about this soulmate. Ta-da! Revealing themselves. The soulmate comes in. I'm back. It's the coming out card. It's the debut card. this. Ancient wisdom is behind that. There's no getting away from this one. They're going to keep on coming back like magnets. Keep on coming back into your life until you've got this, and you them as well. You've got a part for them, but let's not concern ourselves with what you're here to teach them, because when we do that, we miss our own lessons. We miss our own guidance. So stay focused on yourself and your part in this. Happens so much. People come to me for readings and they're so focused on the other person and what they need, what the other person needs to learn, and are they getting it and how they're feeling. And all the higher self wants to talk about is them, not their other person. That other person can get their own readings and sort that out. That's not your jurisdiction, you know? Got to stay in our own lanes for that ancient wisdom here. So the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands, this was saying that you're pushing away a spiritual lesson, let it in instead. It's reciprocal, yeah, so they do have a part in it too. You've got something to teach them too. It's reciprocal. And that could be saying too that if you do have feelings with this person, you think you're going to end up with this person, those feelings are mutual. They're on the same page as you. So this needs to be sorted out. There's something that needs to be sorted out today for sure. What's behind this is integration, not necessarily today, but something needs to be integrated because it's a block to happiness. So what's going on in our love lives? It's your next adventure, right? Tending the garden, getting ready for your next adventure. Life adventure. Could be a new relationship. Could be the relationship. What's going on in our love lives? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So you don't necessarily need to deal with it like today and demand that it gets dealt with today, or like push yourself. That's not self-loving when we do that. But I do feel like the evidence is showing up today of what needs to be tended to. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. No, it won't. That's spiritual bypassing bullshit that is often on cards. It's once you accept the current situation, then you can start to do something about it. Nothing automatically transforms. We have to do that work ourselves. But you can trust that you can do it. You can do it and they can do it as well. You need to trust yourself and you need to trust them as well. What else is going on in our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives today? Communication is key. You need to talk about this. Talk to them. Don't push them away. Don't slam the door in the face. You might feel like doing that. Communication is key. Communicate with them. What else? What else? Soggy cards. Joy. Wow. Let the joy in. So, you know when someone makes you really happy, but you don't want to admit it because they've annoyed you a little bit. And so you're trying not to laugh and you're trying not to smile at them. It's like, you made me mad. You could be right on the edge of joy, annoyance and joy with this person. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So try and let it in. Don't keep that like hard, stony, cold face kind of holding on to the pain. Because it's yours to deal with, you know. We can't hand that over to anyone else. So if you're feeling a certain kind of way, they can't do anything to fix that. You can. They can fix themselves and change things. You can ask them to change things if there's a particular kind of behavior that you don't like about them. But the way that you're feeling has got to be sorted out within yourself, right? So the dragonfly, a lot of transformation going on at the moment. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal, says the dragonfly. I feel like you're healing a relationship today, or that a relationship is starting to heal. Let's put it that way. They're coming back into heal. Power of purpose. So it could be a twin flame relationship. Because when that card comes out, power of purpose, there's purpose behind this. And it's not just your healing. It's not just to get over this particular issue. There's more beyond that. You've got something to do together, something bigger. I was getting that first from the King of Wands. Don't push this one away because They've got something for you. Like then I was thinking it was like a potential boss or something like that, but it's important to your next adventure. This person is important to your next adventure, so don't push them away. What else have we got going on today? In the energies. Health. Pay attention to your health today. Take care of your body, always, every day, not just today. What else do we need to know about the energies today? Oh, what's that? The green ones are important cards when they flip out. Purple ones I don't take, not in the daily readings. I leave them in here because I use them for other kind of readings, but they're the months of the year. Red ones are just normal. See, like that. So, the first card out was the green one, and it's marriage. Oh, you might get married to this person. Whoa! Dog far away. See, it's important. Don't push them away. They're going to come back anyway like a boomerang. If you do. A dog far away, distant friend is thinking of you. Okay, so this might not be an in-person thing. This might be them calling you up. This might be that text message you get out of the blue from someone from long ago. A barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And it's directly connected to that. It's directly connected to how you are blocking your happily ever after. Tulip, great passion. There's great passion in between you, and I get that. Like I said, you could be teetering on the edge of joy and, like love and hate and joy and annoyance. It's that. It's a passionate relationship. Mice, discord among friends or family. Family might not like it that they get back in touch as well. Or that just might be not connected with this character at all. Discord amongst family there. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got 2 crystals in this bag. I'm about to pull one of them out to get you your answer. This is just a little bit of fun in these dailies. If you want me to use those for a personal question of yours, come along to my live show, Psychic Cafe. I can do that for you, and I'll also pull some cards as well to give you more information about it. That's for donations for those mini reads. And I can also use those in private readings as well. So if you want a private reading with me, find a link for that in the description box below. I'll also put one up there as well. And once you book in, if you've got some questions, just click on the Contact Us page on the website after you've booked in and put your questions in there. I'll do that for you. I get my readings out within 48 hours if you're ordering them at the moment. Okay. So how best to deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? The 10 of Wands. Put down your burdens. Just put it down. So whatever you've been carrying with you, like the pain, it's time to put it down now. It's a heavy load to carry all of that, and it's time to put that heavy load down. How else best to deal with the energies today? Ace of Rings, recognition and successes. Allow yourself a new start here. Just turn the page. Allow a new chapter to begin. It's powerful energies. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love to hear from you. What is going on here for you? I'd love to know. I get back to everyone at the moment as well. And thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. Very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do these daily energy updates. I do 3 pick-a-card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week as well. So thanks again for watching. Have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow.